Yeah guys, so I'm down here at Marina Jacks in Sarasota, and it's a wonderful, clear, beautiful, warm day. It's about 70 degrees right now. So I was up this morning at 9:30. Yeah, I went to bed late. I was up watching a wonderful movie with Kevin Costner called Mr. Brooks. What a good movie. Lots of twists and turns on that towards the end. Yeah, I watched a couple movies, had a bag of popcorn, and of course, as you guys know, I did a video last night on a subject that's pretty touchy to some people, not so much to others. It's really not a big deal, but it caused an uproar with some members of my family, and I don't really care because I'm going to express my thoughts. That's why I have a channel. And yeah, so I'm going to find a cozy space down here, and I got my chair. I'm going to just settle down in a nice shady area. I had a very, very, very light breakfast and just a small cup of coffee and a small light snack. Yeah, so when I get there, I will settle down. Before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. And if you're on my channel for the first time, just checking out some videos, if you find something that resonates with you, then hit that subscribe key. If you do, don't forget to hit that top bell, because that top bell will send you alerts of all my downloads. Talk to you guys soon. Yeah guys, so here I am. I got a nice little spot here in the shade in the park. It's a beautiful day. People are out riding their bikes and just enjoying the weather with their families, or maybe they're on a date or something. They're walking their dog. It's a beautiful day. It's about 72 degrees right now. This is the perfect California weather. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Perfect California weather. Okay, so let's get on with a subject that I'm thinking about discussing. And the subject at hand right now is the idea of me wanting to travel up to New England to visit my father, who's been in the hospital now for, it's going to be 5 weeks this coming week. And they had to fly him back from Europe because he was suffering from kidney failure. And he wasn't in good shape, from what I understand, when he landed at Logan Airport. So, I do have 2 weeks of vacation coming up. Not this week, but the following week. And I'm going to take this week here and think about if I do go, how many days do I want to go up there for? Do I want to go for a few days? Do I want to go for a week? And the other question I have is, do I want to book a flight? Okay, because if I book a flight, I might have to rent a vehicle. Okay? Do I want to rent a vehicle? What I do know is I don't want to depend on people for a mode of transportation. I was there 10 months ago. I was there for 7 days, and my brother picked me up at the airport. And when I got back to my parents', I used their vehicle that had been parked in their parking space where they live. I didn't feel comfortable driving that vehicle. And yeah. But if I end up flying, then I have to rent a vehicle as well. And this trip can cost me about $1,000, money of which I do not want to spend right now. If I go up there in my own vehicle, then it's going to cost me about $300 just of gasoline, which is not bad. Not bad at all. That's $300 worth of gas on a 4-cylinder Kia mini SUV. I can just go, I can take my time, I got plenty of time off, and I can stop and rest and get something to eat and then go. They don't have to know how I got there. I don't have to tell them I drove. I don't have to tell them I flew. I just want to visit my father and then come back home. And that's it. I only got 2 weeks off, guys. That's it. Yeah. I'm not gonna let anybody know that I'm thinking of going, because at this stage, I'm just thinking about it. Because whether I go or not, all I have left is 2 weeks vacation time. And if I don't go, my vacation time is gonna go by the wayside. It's not gonna be wasted because I'll find something to do here. But it would seem like the only time I could go was there an emergency in my family. Like if my father's health deteriorated to a point of no return, then I'd have to take an emergency leave. Okay? And I have 40 hours sick time, which I can take for that purpose. So, yeah. I don't want to wait until my father's health deteriorates to see him. So I think most likely I'm going to pack a small bag of a couple days clothing and go up there and then come back. And months down the road, if his health does deteriorate, then I'll use my 40-hour sick time to go up there on a family emergency leave. Yeah. I was up there in November or September of last year, 10 months ago, and I was here for 7 days, and my brother picked me up at the airport, and then he took me to my parents' house where I stayed for a week. And there was some stress level there with my father, because my father wasn't very ill back then. He does have dementia, and he shows signs of this. It seems to me that most of my family members who live away from New England has visited him. My son went to go see him. Close relatives in Rhode Island went to go see him. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go see him. When I go up there, I'm not sure if I want to stay with my mom. I tend to have very little patience with her, and I'm having issues with the way she treated me when I was young. Still, I never sought therapy for it, mental therapy for it, because it did affect me when I was young, and sometimes it rolls over into my adult life, and that's not a good thing. So yeah, they like to rub the religious thing in my face. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. And to me, I don't look at that current life situation. When they throw the religious thing and God and Jesus in my face, I feel offended. And then I get verbal about it, and I get vocal about it, and I don't hold back. And that's not the reason why I want to go up there to visit. It's not to hear God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. And these are people that never went to church or spent a day in their life praying. All of a sudden they're in a situation where my father's in the hospital, and now they're throwing the word Jesus and God around like it's going out of style. And that bothers me. Yeah, so anyways, I am putting off grocery shopping for the past couple of days here. I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't like grocery shopping. I know that we have to eat. I have to have food in the house to make something to eat, because literally my refrigerator is totally empty. I think all I have is like maybe 3 oranges and 1 pack of frozen hamburger in my fridge, and a half a bottle of juice and a half a bottle of milk. And I'm cringing because for the past few days I've been eating sandwiches, Italian subs and egg muffin and bacon and cheese breakfast. That's how it's been this week. I know that those foods are not the healthiest, but I'd rather do that than go grocery shopping and then standing in a line forever. I don't like it. I hate grocery shopping. But today though, I have to get it out of the way. I gotta do it. Oh, I hate it. So I'm still here at the park, and more people are coming down here. They're just enjoying the beautiful, marvelous weather. It's not very windy at all. And this is the place you want to be on a nice Sunday morning. A nice Sunday morning. At this moment, while I'm sitting here in this beautiful weather, in New England, on the other hand, it's going to be at least in high 30s, maybe low 40s or something like that. But if I do go up north to visit my family, I got to be prepared mentally and physically. I know I've discussed some issues with my family, and every family have issues. If I go, I'm going to try to be the better person and just not say too much, you know. But we all have a threshold, you know, an area where that if they push me too far, I just might overspill and ruin my 2 or 3 days there. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah. So one of the people I had issues with on my last discussion, the discussion regarding inter-family marriages was my brother. I guess my sister contacted him, and she probably cried and said all kind of crazy stuff. How I refused to stop talking about it when she requested I did. But she has to understand, if she doesn't like the conversation, then she can just hang up, right? No, she'll sit there and talk to me and try to get me to stop when she could just hang up. But my brother touched base with me, and my brother wasn't happy. And it seems to me that he was siding with her, and he wasn't even there or with me to hear the conversation I went, because all of a sudden my sister got very, very defensive and then became offensive. And that's when I continued my rambling about how it's a law in 25 states, and in 50 states it's perfectly legal to marry your second cousin. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stay off these hot topics with them, because it's not the reason why I'm going. I'm only going there to visit my father and see how he's doing. You know, that's it. So I'm not going to stand here very long. I am going to get up and head back home and then stop and get some groceries. I am feeling a little hungry right now, and all I have is a cup of coffee and a small cookie. That's it. That was my breakfast. This morning when I got up out of bed, I jumped on a scale and it seems like I've packed on a couple more pounds again. A few weeks ago I was riding my bike pretty steady, and I haven't been riding my bike, and eating fast food like this week and not doing groceries is a culprit of my couple of pounds weight gain. Yeah. I keep those under close observation because I don't want to feel bloated or nothing like that. Yeah. I'll be touching base with you guys later. If I don't, this is probably going to be a wraps. So I'm going to head back home because I can't take any more of this hunger, and get this grocery shopping out of the way. Pick up a few things. Pick up a small box of cereal and fresh carton of milk, and then go back home. So looking at these leaves on the ground remind me so much of the fall season in New England. I miss this, and I can actually smell the leaves, the change of season here in Sarasota. Look at the leaves. I love that. I love it. I just walked a little bit past my vehicle back here because I usually don't drive down here. I usually park in the garage in downtown. Then I walk down here. I totally forgot that I bought my car. So this is gonna be a wrap, guys. Just a simple little video and touching base what's on my mind. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I know that I am. And I hope to touch base with you guys very, very, very soon.